Assalamu alaikum mbadol milbe Star TV jibe kan ngal konton mi alon ko wala fisiata beti muntu assalamu alaikum ti ba bismillah bake na programme to bi mi alon ko ngalunta mba soto bi studio kono jang Star TV so nte fen din kala na manke kanalunta mba nying ka bismillah studio kono anin ka konton bake ay time minta pour kana ka diamu demande Star TV anin Gambia mole Luntamba, Bismillah, Star TV.
Kasim, thank you very much. Mbe Kontona, Foka Pare Fanan, the managing director of Star TV, Memu Alpha Karagati, Mba Kontona Mba Jaila, ala invitation, I invite young men. Foka Pare Fanan Mbe Banko Mol Be Kontona, Fanan Mbe Jaikan, pour Cairo men yalonko abe sabatirin sign Gambia kono.
Abarka bake Cairo kumayata bake wolom tonyati na luntamba mi alon ko ngawol soto studio kono ja honorable Saihou Mballow atedumu human rights activist mi ala be sabatiring Bruce be bara be sirino Angleterre banko kono sa isi demanding fo non tele jumalo mo tewti bake jumalo Saihou Mballow ti
kasum nimbara bake te Saihou Mballow ngamira mo jamayen lon follow na politiko nga commencé in this country Gambia jang kabir 1996 after the transition period if you can recall solderole bankota on July 22nd 1994 on a peaceful military coup d'etat jang kabir wo keta it all a political activities be banu a constitution ni suspend so some political activities man tama inata a banko tamandi up to 2 years from July 1994 up to September in 1996 wala keta transition ti janni wo be kala it all leftanum pour kasi military government ni the AFPRC government under the leadership of Yaya Jammeh it leftanum pour banko rule for 4 years bari Gambianol ko il lefta democracy la pour démocratie murunang so ye national consultative committee dada wo national consultative committee wole samata banko bela Gambia be pour ka Gambia nol nyinin ka fo al lafta military government ni e tarajam for 4 years or 2 years or 3 years Gambia nol the majority iko il lafta démocratie murunang within 2 years so international community fanang ye wo endorse dunia be wo endorse wole nata ke pour military sonta iko banko ni muru into elections wokera in September 1996 then political activities be bulata bari tonya political activities bulata nu bari military the AFPRC nata muneke wala munyintin ko ka political parties men yalon ko wala be exist kanu prior janning coup d'etat ye wol bannu wala mu di PPP Progressive Party the National Convention Party, the Gambia People's Party under Hassan Musa Kamara, and in party to and the PDO and then PDOIs, party Mel Boko something GPTV DP, wo fanan sota no under something Bojan in Brikama. Wol banu iko left new parties. Wole nata ke Gambia no nata ka discourse ka jeko pour Gambia democracy tonya ay muruna nyim banko kan fontol binga ke Clinty to restore democracy because ni will be ban men yalon ko ibe exist kanu in this country so hanika bi democracy is we have a partial democracy a manke pure democracy so wole nata ke United Democratic form in the nature of that circumstances
wala UDP la nati comme ni faham baake wala UDP la nati United Democratic Party
wala UDP wuluta in that environment because PPP le nata people bota PPP dol bota NCP dol bota other political parties GPP Hassan Musa Kamara nyol ani OJ Jallow nyol bota PPP and people like Dembo Bojang wala be NCP no nata we came together and we formed the United Democratic Party in August 1996.
Munemila ila status the UDP itara kulukumbal kono bang for you are just a member of United Democratic Party.
Kasum, ilawo question is very important for ite wo ngawo answer for ka pare fana ngamira mo jama me yalon ko imante long iman Gambia la politico fam bake pour ka long fana nga role men play anin political parties ni set up to nyame. First of all, I contested elections under the United Democratic Party as a National Assembly member for the Gimara constituency in January 2nd, 1997. I was the candidate for United Democratic Party. And then men happened to get a manjare sign because right now na interest momenti wale mwenyenti ko for banko pour Cairo soto reconcile. The past, I don't want to go go through the past. Ko kare nyinne ketanu, that is history sign. As far as His Excellency President Adama Barrow, I Gambia and Kaira Molemu, I left Gambia no le beng, I left Gambia no le ke Clinty. Ate amaju be kari mutenne ti kari ketanum party nangam. Nte ngamira at this present moment, nte it would not be appropriate for science ka duel what happened to an election to. But me itendi la Gambia no la ko UDP keta dum candidate keta executive member Kabir Fanan, the first National Congress of the United Democratic Party yen elect nu as the Secretary General of the Youth Wing of the United Democratic Party. Ousainou Darboe Inata ya select as the party leader and Secretary General of the United Democratic Party. Yaya Jallo ya ke Deputy Party Leader and the Deputy Secretary General of the Party Leader. Lamin Wajuara, then he was under castration in prison in Makati, Janjambure. Because military Islantalanu inata mutaje almost 1 year. We elected Wajuara in absentia abe prison because of ala law Gambia la politikoto pour democracy la photo nata wolungo molia nominate kake the national propaganda of the United Democratic Party. Single Nyasi kera the president of the youth wing of the United Democratic Party. Mariama Dentin akeda the legal secretary of the United Democratic Party. Amadou Tal akeda the financial controller of the United Democratic Party. Amadou Sane akeda the treasurer of the United Democratic Party. That goes on the structure. Party ninketa nyame men the first people men United Democratic control. Gambia no le chembo men dinu wala.
Abarka bake Saihou Mballow human rights activist mi yalo kabe sabatere no Angleterre bankoto bari bi nga soto nga wole soto na luntanti Star TV jam be lamoral be jiberlal be kontona ke bismillah programme to nimbota je hanisa abarka bake ilawo ko ndiroto pour United Democratic Party na bota je ndela fahamoto ite mu kulukumbati UDP because ilota no 1997 election. So after that ila doko UDP kono keta nyaadi le mu doko sifa e menke UDP fo ale maybe dictator mi yalon ko wala be kere no Gambia jang after 22 years al new struggle be nyora say it has been achieved dictator nyin tatale
Barka Kasim nga fo nyamen kabir lota jang election na quota ta nyamen ngawo explain Mbota Jang after the election, election petition Sambanu up to Supreme Court. I was the first person, many the AAPRC government summoned to Supreme Court, ka election petition ka itan the Gambian and the international community. The electoral system, ko katama nyame amang correct. Ma yakarnu wo wato man jikinum ko mbeto nya sorola bari laftanum pour ka expose because ni molbe in the line in the keep of voting imanyan na mari stop laka arrest to prevent him from voting. That is called voter intimidation and the undue influence of voters. Wo manyan na kala in any democratic setup and wole ketan wala tinda nga samba to the Supreme Court wo wato the Chief Justice of this country ya bondinu from Sierra Leone ala tomu Umar Al-Ghali atele hetanum from the commissions to look into the financial activities of the PPP government. That Chief Justice was very powerful because Gambian, all the youngsters were following how the commission was treating the PPP ministers, the humiliation that was melted on the ministers and also senior civil service. So pour kana case samba before that man worked a big challenge. It was a big correct that time ka itandi ko the APRC the election system is wrong. They are intimidating people. There is no genuine democracy and rule of law in the country. So Kabiru wo botaje almost 1 year election petition according to the electoral decree 98 1996 I mean speculate je wala mu nyinti ko ni tata election ni ya petition election anyanta hiala within 30 days.
30 days, okay.
If ni ya tara tonyale election tata and normal within that 30 days, then men claim ko men pronounce ko wole gagneta wo continue ni ko hani amanta anyama then a later into by elections. But in that case it went up to 1 year, up to October to November. Then for until nyinata case nyina then inata foko I have lost my case nko no problem wole sketan sababoti nko sign this fight, you know, Bob Malika for nyami fight, and if you fight and run that will lead you to fight another day nko badu ngamuru jang ntata United States of America ngan fan ajos nga structure United Democratic structure and movement ol molya daraje ni Gambia nol nga daraje.
So kabirin ale petition no nyin lose almost 1 year ale lose wala kite la sababoti kata Angleterre kake human rights activities for United States kake activities o muna kite la sababoti pour ka bo Gambia kata si banku doro.
Ala sababo mu there are two reasons. Number one, kabirin election nyin lose yem bayna doko first inata the NIA officers centera doku dula ikonye ko ye bayla ko duma letter din ngata ikonye ko no letter is from up, just pack your things and move out of this ko sign na service dum or this thing ikonye ko listen Mr. Mballow, you are fired, they ask us to send you out nganna file mutan ko staff ole iko yem bayla pata wonya mantata na scordato ko na muso yem bay doko la akonye ko ala muta so on sita wonyama ikonye ko fanan wo iman dangena ikonye ika announce the taring ko Saihou Mballow jang because ala kungo jata abuka silang jan doko ni momo ya employ jang mari be problem sorola so that's mean
okumo bota mansakunda la to
wo bota wo kabonu mansakunda ani mansakunda la supporters ko doko kai adu ninga apply dawoda nobody would even listen to it because they know what happened ngam tell mu di force to pour ka AFPRC samba court. So jumale ben employed la jam jumale be hani la wola adum fana be local meeting wol to taring be nyin government be denounce kan from jamme to the down ma that time definitely man employers blame because in my hand they don't want to also to suffer the same fate that I suffered or to financially to be handicapped. So there was no way for me to be employed. So wole keta sababoti nga na pengol part ntata to the diaspora to the United States of America.
Okay, hani say honorable me murundi la lang correction hani say membe dending UDP la kola jama ka fo UDP ye Saihou Mballow betrayal kabiring achievement on keta like kabiring after the fight for the 22 good years to remove the dictator who was here. So after that, ila relationship in an UDP benyare because jama ba fokan UDP wole Saihou Mballow betray o Saihou Mballow wole UDP betray o kumo benyadi.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kasim. Ntene UDP la doko ntenganna katoke for the United Democratic Party. Adu ni mobe doko kan political party imanyana I was not doing it for myself. Nte I saw it as I was doing it for the Gambian people. Adu menyanta kela hani momo be UDP from the UDP leadership ni be doko la imanyana ifansun self jela ifansun nafa. You are doing it for Gambian. Ni ye change. Take my philosophy. Ni ye change. Saihou Mballow hani keta nung party leader of the United Democratic Party. Ni ye change ye modo ta. It's not a big deal. The same cause we are fighting I can support. Mune keta I was working for the United Democratic Party. Nteni model like Paseku Kujabi wo fanan lotanu in Combo East. Ni wasa jane nyol wo fana yota nun in West Coast Brikama anum fana modol bije Bakari Bate Mane wo fana lota jang in Serekunda East falay balde nyol me yalon ko UDP dingol lemu mol kan na kodo we have been relentlessly contributing for the United Democratic Party
alkala fansun kodo bo
kan na for paycheck it's not there was no United States government man mol mako organization man mol mako na paycheck ni ku keta jang hani Femi Peters nyol la muto We have the receipt. We have this thing on our files. Until they contact us, until they can paycheck, we contribute our money, we pay, we send it here, yeah, Joe. Ni youth wing bita kan single nyasinyol and the United Democratic Party, ila isan so. We make our contribution na paycheck, we put it together, send it to the UDP. UDP executive, if they are coming to the United States, until they can motolta, we go and take them. We whatever contribution we can do, we do it. Honey, some trips, honey, la ticket all. We pay, we make our contributions, we pay for them, they come there, and then we escort them, we meet with the human rights organization and other international community. So
thank you very much, Mr. Mballow. Come mintole akenda relationship on kuntuta, badia kuntuta mintole.
But
Saihou UDP tema.
Saihou UDP tema akuntuta damento wole munyintiko in 2009. Kabi 2009. Mole contributions fenke ibumane nyol nataje and also some officers iko UDP la biro me yalon UDP la biro iko kurango ni ya kuntu jiwo tije we should make contribution kabire wo contribution we make our contribution ko fala alnga kodo fenke science thing. Let's put money, let's go and pay because it's very embarrassing ka tolnga see thing biro nying ya kuntu. We put money together. Kabir mole wo kodo landi together. Nko falai itening Umar Mas. We are delegating you to send this thing in the right channel. Wole munyintiko Ahmad Sal is the financial controller or Ahmad Sal. Send it there. Don't send it anywhere. Mole ya kije falai balde nyol after 3 days 4 days nyatan call ikonyeko chairman. Ikonyeko kodoji imaki. Nko munekeda iko Ousainou Darboe bina kan ako koroni ya mabo foni atenar. Nko hey, listen, this money is not for Ousainou Darboe. This is for the running of the bureau. It's for the UDP bureau. I am not part of anybody me yalonko. It's personal issue. I don't go along that line. Ni money ni alnyanta sambala nu fala bande ani umano. Iko hani iko Ousainou ko koroni. Nko okay. Nko if that's the case because this money may contribute jam. Ndakota ko emergency care is not for personal issue. It's for the party. So do you want to tell me son Ousainou Darboe is privatizing this party? Adam Man Lafenko. And we sat down I'm the chairman coordination came ko. Everybody alto men bijang committee members this is urgent. We have to do this thing. Everybody contributed $150, $100. I said 1,000 something to send it. You telling me ko Ousainou nyanta koroni nyanta Ousainou. Fala nyol kwenye ko ha.
Ale kodojo, ale contribution okay, ale kodojo.
We gave it to our finance committee. Yeah.
So woko for ale 100.
Ako itol Ousainou call, malon for itol le Ousainou for call for Ousainou itol le Ousainou call. Iko bari then as far as Ousainou is coming, money in tita for Ousainou. I don't subscribe to those type of things because aboko
so nyata
kumata so until the executive na decision inata wo mantama I don't think anything me yalonko is not democratic. The committee men decide if they will put can down. I don't belong to that. Coupled with that, at that time I was working with the international human rights organization lawyer Ibrahim Nyol. We were working very hard. Kabir work at Ousainou nata na but for Ousainou nata na meeting okay. Ousainou nata na sita Umar Mase kodo nati akaya ko Ousainou be siri kaya ko Ousainou albe party nyinti albe UDP tinyaka kaya ko this is not the family party
ya fa verbally
abe siri kaya ko party nyinti is for the Gambian people kaya ko nyil ko nyeko ntema mo nyinika itole nata ikonye ko single le calling ke I later fax ko kurango ya kuntu in the Gambia ya understand officer to work at emergency I put my money there some people Falani will put their money there. How can that money be suppressed because of Ite Binaka? I'm not happy with that. That's not a good thing to do.
What was his
ate malonu ako Ousainou konye ko ha Mr. Mballow nte malonu atata wonya ko tata nya wonya nka ko atata wonya ma nyini nka executive felenti ya wole fonye they call me as the chairman ko nyanta kela and each time nin UDP nyini karo ke I have the record meme for contain I have the record kanna kodo landi Gambia nol melbije like far like Bandenol, Wasajanol, Basekunol, we put money together to help the UDP. Throughout these 20-something years, we have been helping the United Democratic Party and other organizations, movement to restore democracy. Honey Nat, I was the chairman for movement for the restoration of democracy in New York. Tisatol Mole men print another container. I was communicating with Halifanol to help democracy restore in this country. I was not doing it for an individual. I was doing it for the country. I don't care who will succeed Jammeh. I wanted democratic restoration in this country.
Abarka bake, Mr. Saihou Mballow, singa faham bake, abako because of the bill contribution kodoni, walakin UDP tatateng, Mr. Mballow tatateng.
War is part of it. It's not only the reason, but war ketako, in Kabiringa Jube ko, the party is becoming, a tribal party.
When Eo Kalamuta Wati Jumala, come party in Binake can see coup party.
At that incident, Kabiri executive la decision denied. That was very bitter to most of the executive members. Because that shows us we are losing our democratic principles. Amanda Angela, single nyasi bota jam molia invite another 4 day, another 4 Ntolia invite, another nga jindi fala la bunkono. Because single Femi Peters, Yaya Jallo, prior to single na Yaya Jallo, Femi Peters ni nata ikastena bunkono for almost 1 month because they are my brothers. They are treated as elders. Femi Peters, they all stay in my house. Hani Ibumane, they stay there as brothers. O manke particular. Nko ni al nata hani private. I can drive and pick you up, take you where you going because a man can beat. But especially al nata particular. So ni wo nata je single nyasi nata a state of fala ya inata iko fala Ousainou Darboe ko fala bande boss single nyasi e bo fala bande la bumoto aita IG Umar Masa Male fo iko Ousainou ko amanya na stele jam ko what are you talking about? Nko single nyasi ni wulita yan ni tata yalon tol musana malet fulo anin jola ni wulita jam because of Ousainou ko manya na tara jam nko don't call me. I will not have any business with you because mantara we want to unite the party.
Abarka ba Mr. Mballow comme ni nga faham UDP ni Saihou Mballow la fanko fasan fanso nata comme bilo ko ani sekoli ita wati sotota isobita si fanso bina dunkan party on kon.
Yeah, because ni yata number 1 executive Saihou Mballow an executive me yalon ko he is the head in it. Ni wo decision unanimous decision ta pour makoro kodo ngamel landi pour ngawo samba UDP. Ousainou la close associates. They have decision on they supersede the executive of the UDP. Then I am meaningless to be a leader of that organization. So as far as there are other organizations, international human rights organizations, many left to work with them and head, I gave after that, Ibumani Nat and Koeko, right now I'm going to resign.
From UDP. I'm
going to resign my leadership, my chairmanship of the UDP diaspora branch. But I am recommending the people I have been working with them. I will continue on contributing. Each time aketa wasati ba akela baseku bang aketa fala or anybody men hate or bakari man. Any contribution I'm going to contribute. Right now, yentale to hate a human rights organization called Organization for Democracy and Justice in West Africa. I am the one who head that organization. Dealing with other countries like Mauritania, Senegal. That I formed around 2000. We registered in 2000 and around 2009. After Kabir Mbota, then I heard it. It all fango Melia registered. They registered in 2007. Yeah, understand. Yeah, registered in 2007. They were heading it, but I have been participating with Mauritanian. Sababu with the Mauritanian black Mauritanians pour que Mauritanian President Ultaya ka samba in court ka indict in New York in the Supreme Court. One of the coordinators. Ultaya for abota he cannot step down in the soil of United States. Iba arrest la. I have the documents. So ko janning nyimbe kela saying I am resigning and a letter of resignation tender, but I would continue on supporting the UDP. I continue on supporting the United Democratic Financial until 2016 because I wanted to make sure core democracy is restored in this country. Not for individual, not for me to get a position. But I wanted the people to be free. I wanted a media free in this country.
Okay, Honorable Bibi, ibe mintore, ite bota mintore, ibe mintore.
At this moment?
At this moment, because ngaje a picture of the president, Adama Barrow.
Yeah.
Abela Fenkoto.
Okay.
Barrow youth movement, youth development or?
Kasim, if Niatara, I am genuine to this country. If I am genuine to the people of this country, for democracy to be restored
in this country.
For human rights restored in this country. His Excellency President Adama Barrow Kabir Anata, 1st of December 2016, democracy is putting up a shape. Human rights is putting up a shape. Freedom of speech is putting up a shape. Freedom of association is putting up a shape. Why should I continue on my fight? That would be not. That would be a genuine. That would not be a genuine fight that I would be doing.
So, Kabir in 2016, Kelonyi Banta.
Kabir 2016. Anybody committed to democracy, committed to human rights, committed to the rule of law. As far as Wobinaka has put up a shape, you should join His Excellency President Barrow to help him one way or the other. A National Development Plan 2018-2021 put I succeed for the interest of this country. Right now I am supporting that. I am supporting the democratization that is going on right now. I'm supporting the president without hesitation because this is why I was fighting. This is why I was putting my money in it for 20 years. Put democracy. I don't amanke President Barrow Damanti. Ni momo ketanu I said it. Nko hani yaya jammela doma ni wole ketanu wole gagnetanu ni wole yaya jamme anim bota fakini bakili ni wole ni yaya bifide alota adun abe democratic democratization sambaka human right. Why should I continue to fight it? Would I be fighting him for tribalism or what? I will not do that. I will support him to have a free democracy in a free human right in this country, rule of law, freedom of the media, freedom of the press. I don't want President Barrow be taken. So I see no reason why any genuine Gambian would be howling there to fight this regime. You should contribute your quota, and we have a better Gambia for the future generation of this country. Unless if you have your hiding agenda. And UDP ngamira sign inyanta mentela wala mo nyentiko they should support President Barrow because President Barrow has given them all the opportunities. He has given Ousainou Darboe all the opportunities. Respect me yalon konte wo kontanindi from the beginning. Kabir Aganyeta, Ousainou Darboe released from the prison. I was very happy with that. Amadou Sane released Amadou Sane me yalon ko ya tumaninu ya sentenced for 6 years for forgery. Why am I sentenced for political reasons? Amadou Sane was jailed for forgery. It's a felony count in this country.
It's a mofula jumale amonyo mako ebake. It is Adama Barrow or UDP?
Listen, you manke jumale juma mako. This is the Gambian issue.
Because now my careful come like President Barrow, I UDP makwele and especially Honorable Lawyer Ousainou Darboe and this guy something Mr. Sane.
Yeah.
Like
but then, listen to him. Listen, Mr. Kasim. Listen, Kabiri be Adama Barrow select and fang. What we are hearing from credible sources, Ousainou man lafinu Adama Barrow a candidate. Is that not true?
That's a big statement from Mr. Mballow.
That's a statement that I have heard over and over. I was Kabir when Adama Barrow the selection in the initial stage of the United Democratic selection.
So Mr. Darboe Manson no kumola.
Ousainou Darboe Manson num put Adama a candidate of the United Democratic Party. He opted for Aissatou Touré to be the candidate of the United Democratic Party. But then, listen, new coalition main sector, It was not based on one party. It was based on 6 political parties plus an independent candidate. So for somebody to say ko Adama ni yatara you adi Adama Barrow UDP damman le ya Londinu fo ko pare ya campaign tay fo a gagneta den ni Adama Barrow ni UDP walipa mol ba fala no den tonya ay jump. But let us not forget here, Adama Barrow was selected by the Gambian people, 6 political parties plus an independent candidate. For it is wrong for somebody to stand and say Adama Barrow UDP betrayed. It's not a UDP candidate. He will resign from the party. And then he was selected by these 7 parties. They put him as a candidate. And the Gambian people elected him as the president. And he rewarded the party Menyalonko. He initially belongs to that party. First what he did was to make sure he secured the release of party leaders Menyalonko. So that's not a betrayal. He released them. He didn't stop there. Under the Gambia constitution, near more sentence, near more strong. You should not serve as a minister. Ousainou Darboe was selected to serve as a minister of foreign affairs. Amadou Sane was selected to serve as a finance minister. Is that a betrayal? That's not a betrayal. Lamun Dambudima was selected by Adama Barrow to serve as the Minister of Local Government and Lands. For whom betrayal? Not stopping there. So many people they are associated to Ousainou Darboe. Adama Barrow gave him the opportunity because of an elderly person with respect for him to select those people. They are serving in the foreign mission today. Not stopping there. Some people who are in the parastatals today, if you go in the parastatals here in this country, they are there because of Ousainou Darboe appointing a recommendation. Adama Barrow put a blind eye onto that because of respecting Ousainou Darboe as an elderly person. I have sympathized because atata to men. But they should have that it will not abuse. UDP abused the privilege and the right and the respect that Adama Barrow gave them. Now I have given you all I can give you. I have given you the respect I can give you. UDP didn't put me in power. UDP alone didn't put me in power. It's the Gambian people. Jola, Sarahule, Manjago, Balanto, Fula, Seren. They put me in power. So I cannot allow you people to hijack me and remote control me.
Abake, Honorable Saihou Mballow, human rights activist, Bruce B. Woleketa Nuna Luntan Tirinjang, Star TV, Albe Star TV le Jibeka, Anla Badima, Kasim, Sisoko, and Saihou Mballow, human rights activist. Hanisarek, Liro Bina Futaka Atonto, and see Honorable Luntan Babularek, as a Kumalaban for me along for Abe President advice la Mina, and Gambia Banco Mole.
Kasim Abarka. First of all, Gandhi bita Gambia la situation to. Be diaspora and school content nabake. There are very good Gambians, well be diaspora, and they love their country. Kabit for the 20 years, Gambians have been participating democratically and financially to make sure democracy and human rights is restored in this country. In New York, people like Nadoma Nyol, Mamadi Jambang, Aketa Doma Meyalonko, always he was ready to partake, to participate with the process. People like Mohamed Jagananyol, people like Bulli Hydranyol, Imam Bajaganyol, they have been participating immensely to make sure they do their contribution and they advise us. Without them, we would have not achieved what we achieved today.
Probably.
We would have not achieved. But each time we get frustrated, they advise us to continue because Gambia is our Gambia. Say Mballow, continue on what you are doing. Gambia is our Gambia. I was demonstration that I was organizing. Tonya, they were not coming, but their moral support give me the courage to make sure go before President Jammeh at the hotel with my people to tell him what the people, journalists arrested in the Gambia have to be released. The civil servant arrested or dismissed have to be restored and justice has to prevail. Student demonstrators, we need justice. Because of these Gambians who are in the diaspora. They have been helping me very well. And also some people like Base ku continue. Nim Base ku member Sirinjang. It will be New York. They participated one way or the other. Transportation. fuel they have been giving us ali wakili ntol manke politicians bari altol lesi Gambia bondino 20 years mbe doko la kata doko la I am doing on the train call. I don't care about building something. I don't care about building mountains. I wanted a democratic Gambia. I was not looking to be a president. I was not looking to be a minister. I was not looking to be a governor. I was not looking to be a messenger. I was looking for a free Gambia. Ni wo interaje, alhamdulillah. Ni amman taraje. What I wanted was I want to see my younger generation in this country. They are free. Ni laughter. They can criticize the government. Yet and President Barrow has given them that. President Barrow has given Gambian people the freedom of speech, the freedom of movement, freedom of association. So, Kasim, wolemu foka pare fanam the Gambian ol danila. It cannot wali because of political. Political cannot I tambi.
Of course.
But in told the badi ya, what a tambila or is going to be forever. Ntole ka futu nyola. Mandinko fulo jola sarahule Olof Arisere. We live together. Why should we have division?
Just for politics.
Just because of political reasons. Ntebe Gambianol Danila ikana son wala. Ntole muku kilinti. President Barrow Gambianol Danila, let them help President Barrow, let them support President Barrow for his national development plan 2018-2021. I succeed. Ni a succeeder is succeeding for the Gambian people.
Of course.
And President Barrow will leave, but the people, the generation, they are going to be here. They are going to enjoy. Nim bridge men built in Farafenye. President Barrow might be near Tambela Senior Fula Saba. But the people of Farafenye and the people of Jara Soma, they are benefiting. BBB, Basse Bridge they are building it. I went up to Basse. They are so happy. They are going to use it. Who knows whether President Barrow Betamila Jefang. But the people, the kids, business is going to flow. Nimo Sasata is quickly you passage and you go to the hospital you want to go. So why should we oppress that? Why should we suppress that? Because of our interest because we want to say Mballow I keep president, a man keep president, so in Kamfata, Ngatinya, Mam Sainta, Mighty the Mano Domola, Ngakenyo Kije. That's a very bad concept.
Abarka bake bisa Saihou Mballow kontanta bake pour kana ke danku Star TV la o kadiamu Star TV mbadol nganyina sotale num bi programme to ala barka bake alla lamar ko nyima ana alla wato ala barka bake